What's up, everybody? This is BZ Lock coming with a little quick guide here for DPS on Affliction Warlock. Alright, we're going with Guy here. The tank is probably going to pull him right around here, and you are going to be standing. Choose a portal here as an icon. Where's it at? Alright, you're going to be like somewhere right here, pretty much. So obviously, Cold Flame comes out, you're moving out the way. Phone spikes come out. Boom, there's going to be 3 of them. Just put your corruption on them for eradication haste procs. And try your best to always keep your corruption on the boss at all times. Obviously, it's not going to be possible all the time, but sometimes you get good RNG and it happens. And that's pretty much it for the entirety of the fight. Bone Storm is going to go boom, boom, bounce here. Just stay in the middle. Same thing. Spikes come out. Corruption. Easy peasy. Next boss. Okay. She's going to be right around here at the start. Well, obviously she's going to be here. Ads are going to come out. Whatever. The main thing on this fight is to always keep your corruption up on the boss the entire time. When the ads come out, multi-dot them. I wouldn't see just because people get MC'd and you might end up like cleaving and killing them. Just UA and corruption on all the ads. And do not drop your corruption. I mean, it's not always possible. Like I said, you might get MC'd or whatever. It happens. But I normally put my portal like around here. So whenever we phaser, I can just pour it out, keep hitting the boss or the ads, whatever's up. And do not be the guy to get hit by ghosts, man. Like, you might get lucky and not get one shot by it, but the guy standing next to you, say a little mage here, you get hit, kills him. Just move from the ghost, man. Move out of the way. But yeah, P2, ads coming out, same thing, multi-dot. Just multi-dot him, maybe hit him with a shadow bolt. Boss will be here. Throw your haunt and, keep all your dots up on the boss at all times. If you don't have a boomy or something, well, even still, like, you can just throw fear on the MC guys and, whatever. That's pretty much it for that fight. Just don't get hit by the ghosts, man. You could be standing here, a ghost would be right here. Just port back, move out of the way. Don't get hit. Gunship doesn't really need an explanation, man. Just multi-dot the ads, I guess. You could even seed, too. It doesn't matter. It's an easy, straightforward, free fight. Okay. Sour Fang. Be right here. Most of the time, you'll be standing out here. Lately, I've been standing up towards the melee. Like, on the melee. When the ads spawn. I think it's 5, right? Anyways. So, you're gonna be here or here, wherever you're at. Just corruption all the ads. And if you get a Nightfall proc, hit it with a Shadow Bolt or whatever. But do not drop your corruption on the boss. Like, your first snapshot of corruption is huge, man. It does so much damage. If you let it fall off, it feels really bad. But if you do happen to be standing out here, put your portal, like, toward the back. Just in case it gets close and you can port away. And you can also just, like, rocket boot away, too. But yeah, take and spank kind of fight. Simple, simple. Fester Gut. So most of the time you'll have like 2 H pals. Probably that's your anchor point. I wouldn't put the portal on top of the H pal because it's like kind of hard to see sometimes, like when the goose coming out. So say you're standing like right here, I put it like a little bit behind you and stand a little bit in front of it. Just that way you can actually see it 100%. But you know, when the spores come out, boom, you move over there, get your spore, port back, boom. Maximum DPS uptime, keep your corruption up at all times, do not drop it. You might be a lucky guy and have a never melting ice crystal. It's a good fight for that. Uh, yeah, tank and spank kind of fight, man. Rot phase. Okay. So if you're starting on whichever side you're starting on, it doesn't matter. Just put your portal at somewhere around the room. That way, when the ooze comes out, the green ooze on the ground, you can just move out of there, and when it goes away, you can pour it back. Uh, where's the ooze? I wouldn't put a corruption on the little ooze. I would put it on the big ooze. If your guild doesn't mind. I mean, it just depends on how your guild does stuff. Just for the extra haste. I mean, it's just a little, like, extra little DPS thing you could do. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can. And, yeah, when you get the infection, just run over and drop your little ooze in front of the big ooze. Boom. And then you can pour it back, even. Yep, tank and spank kind of fight again, man. A lot of these fights are really easy, guys. Like, don't overthink them. They're really easy. Now, this is a really fun fight. Professor Putricide. So, pretty much any fight with ads as a Affliction, you're multi, obviously. And you never want to drop your corruption on the boss if you can help it. I mean, it might get RNG'd and it might drop, but try your very best to keep your corruption on your original corruption on the boss at all times. So volatile ooze is gonna spawn, and probably PPB right about here, so the melee can cleave it. Dot it up, shadow bolt it up, and then haunt the boss to keep your original corruption on it. And say it goes over here. Just make sure you stack, man. Please stack. Where's the orange ooze? It doesn't matter. Same thing. Orange ooze spawns right here. Boom. Multi-dot. Same deal. Then he's going to transition. When he transitions, you get a debuff, and you can only kill a certain color ooze. So same thing. Multi-dot. Keep your dots on the boss. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy, man. Yeah, when you transition, you get the debuff, and you can only attack. Say you get the green one. What is this? Anyways, you get the green one, you can only attack the green. You get the orange one, you can only attack the orange. So multi-dot this, keep your corruption up at all times, and nuke the ad. And don't even bother, like if you have the green debuff, don't even bother hitting the orange one because you're gonna do 0 damage. I think when it first spawns, you can get a corruption off on it and it'll still do full damage. I'm not 100% certain on that because I haven't tried it, but that's what I hear. So I've seen people use their portal for this, obviously. Say if you get targeted by the green ooze and you're standing here and you got your portal like back here. Be very careful with this because a lot of times it can cause more harm than foul, or whatever the saying is. It can suck, man. So just make sure you are very clear about that in comm. Say, hey, I'm targeted. I'm finna take my portal back, which is such and such area, so everybody has time to react and stack on you. Because if not, you're just gonna die. But yeah. So that's every transition. So this is the entire fight, pretty much. When you get to P3, you know, you're probably gonna lust, and you'll have 2 ads right here. You get the debuff, boom, you kill whatever color you're on. Make sure you nuke these ads, because he'll be sitting here fiddling with shit at the table for a while. So hopefully you have a bunch of time to just free DPS the boss if people just burn the ads really quick. And then, you know, he's probably going to be kited around the outside of the room. P3. Where's the ooze? I think this is the ooze. No, it's going to get bigger and bigger. Never be standing in front of the boss. So there'll be ooze here, whatever. Just stand together as ranged for this transition, because whenever he throws a malleable goo out, you're all going to want to shift in one direction to move. And if, like, we got 30 people, or not 30 people, but a bunch of range standing in different directions, it gets kind of hard to dodge those. And if you get hit by malleable goo, man, it sucks ass. Like, it's awful, man. Do not get hit by that. But yeah, boom, he's being kited around the room. Range are all moving together. You're drain soloing, you're pumping. And hopefully the boss falls over, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about mutating plague. So that'll come out. I don't know how everybody else does it, but we've been cheesing it where we just soulstone. We have a sacrificial lamb. Soulstone him, and he just comes and grabs the plague and dies with it. But yeah, that's pretty much the fight here. Do not drop your corruption on the boss. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you 99 parts, man. Blood Prince Council. One of the worst fucking... I hate this fight. It's awful. Let's set up the board here. I don't know everybody's strategy for this, but you know, you'll probably be standing somewhere right around the outside here. I normally put my portal like here. The whole idea is to not move as much as possible. So it's gonna start off on Valinir. You know, you could even corruption each one of these just to get the haste buff. But man, I'm trying to tell you, it's really just like I wouldn't even really worry about that, man. If you, especially if you haven't killed this boss on heroic before, I wouldn't even worry about maximizing your DPS, man, because they don't have a lot of health. So I mean, if everybody just does what they're supposed to do, the boss dies. But you're a warlock, so you're mechanic slave to keep these stupid bombs in the air with your pet, and hopefully you have a hunter and whatever else. But I'll just throw this in there. If you're a melee and the bomb's right here, and I'm all the way over here, my pet's, it takes a while to travel. If you're just standing here and you're just watching the orbs slowly fall to the ground and hit the ground, and then afterwards you're like, what's going on with the orbs, man? Why can't we keep these orbs in the air when it's falling on top of you and you don't hit it? Don't be that guy, bro. Just hit the freaking kinetic bomb, bro. Anyways, so it starts on him. You're going to be like around here. Everybody's spread out around the room beside the melee. The whole idea is whenever he does his empowered vortex, you don't have to move. You can just keep standing there pumping the boss. And then it's going to switch. So it might switch to the fire guy. It might switch to him. Either way, you're going to want to stack. It's probably going to be on your H-Pal, one of your healers, whatever. You want to stack like right around here. Even if it's on him. That way when it does switch to the fire guy, melee or ranges all together. But when it goes to the fire guy, where's the... I think it's this, Conjure Flame. So he'll do this, and then the whole idea is to get it to run through the range. So if it targets you, run away. Rocket boot out, man, because this is one shot everybody. Where's the shock vortex? Any randomly spawned shock vortexes. If you have Fogies, it tells you shock vortex about the spawn. So what we've been doing is every time one spawns, we will all shift right or left, whichever way we've agreed to move. Left or right. So when these spawn, just move. Because it sucks to get yeeted across the room. Especially if it's on him and we all get yeeted across the room and one of these Conjure Flames comes out and just one-shots everybody. So yeah. When these spawn, move right, move left, whichever way everybody's agreed to move. Just make sure everybody is moving. And yeah, man. Hopefully you can kill this boss. I hate this boss. It really sucks. It is not fun. But yeah, always keep one of your pets. Work it out amongst you. Whichever bomb you're on. Say, hey, I got such and such bomb with my pet. Very unfun fight. Good luck, boys. All right. Blood Queen. Really a tank and spank fight, too. Portal. You could. This is the pack meetup area, right? You could put your portal here. I wouldn't really worry about that. Like when you get packed, just rocket boot over here and just stand there and wait for this guy and this guy to get there. I normally put my portal for the air phase. That way I'm like guaranteed spread out from everybody. I put it like right here. And when she flies up in the air, hit her with a death coil. Yeah, hit her with the death coil, man. If you're getting low, death coil. And then you could probably save your hellstone for the next one. But yeah, let's say you're lucky and you got bit and you're big pumping. You're big pumping on the boss. I don't know if you guys have I don't know how every guild does it, but we use Fogies and whatever the weak aura says, that's how we bite. Make sure you bite, man. If you don't bite, you're griefing. Especially if you're doing heroic. The DPS check is kind of tight, so just bite. Even if it's a healer, bite the healer standing next to you. Bite old H-Pow right here, or your Disc Priest, or whatever. Just bite somebody, especially if you can't find the guy and you're full panicking. Well, yeah, that's the fight, man. Oh, if you get the flame, just run it off to the side. Do your regular rotation. Florithria. Shit fight too. Blistering zombies gonna be kited around the room, dotted up. Risen Archmage, dotted up, man. Skeleton, dotted up. These are prio though, kill them for sure. Suppressors, dot them up, seed them up, kill them. A-bomb. This would be the target I'd probably put my haunt on, just because they live the longest. But when he dies, there's gonna be a bunch of little worms that spawn. Boom, boom, boom. Let the tank pick these up before you just start full seeding them and sending it, because if these things get on you, man, it sucks. You're gonna die. They do a lot of damage. I put my portal like around the middle of the room. That way, if I'm like over here and there's like a blazing coming from this side, I can just pour it back and get on it real quick. But yeah, this is like a healer fight, man. And don't die. Make sure you are switching to these fast, man. They gotta die. And these guys gotta be kicked. Rogues, mages, warlock pets. Yeah, easy fight, man. Syndragosa. Terrible fight, too. Where's the ice tomb? Okay, ice tomb. Boom. This is where we put our ice tombs. Yeah. Um, demonic portal. I put my portal. Excuse me. I put my portal like right here. That way, whenever she sucks you in, you can just pour it back out and keep hitting the boss. If you get on chain magic, just sit there and do nothing. It's super fun, super chill. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, she goes up in the air. You come down here. You might get ice tombs, you might not. But if you don't multi-dot these, man. Just seed. Seed them until they get to like 20-ish%. Don't kill them early, or you will die, or somebody will die. But yeah, break them all. Come back out. You're in P2 now? Mystic Buffet's coming out. Uh, we normally put our tombs here and here. So I wouldn't take more than 3 to 4 stacks of this, especially if you're doing heroic, because this frost aura dot is constant and it will probably end up killing you. So what you can do, you could even put your portal like around this area or around this area too on P2. So what you can do is you take about 3 to 4 stacks of this and say you're standing here, you're pumping. Tomb comes out, you got like 3 to 4 seconds left until she does the actual tick. So you can move, line of sight it. Make sure you line of sight it. It comes from the middle of her hitbox, which is like here, so you gotta be like that. And then you might still have 2 seconds ticking on your Mystic Buffet, but it won't refresh because she already sent out the debuff. So you can go back out and keep pumping. And make sure you dot these tombs as well. You know, you can shadow bolt them as well, but I would just dot them and just send it on the boss, man. Yeah, this fight really sucks. It's gonna take a lot of pulls. If you guys haven't killed it before, yeah. That's pretty much. Trying to think if there's anything else I can say. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this fight, man. Just make sure you do not get more than 3 to 4 stacks of this. Drop them, man. Drop your stacks. Don't just keep sending it on the boss. You're gonna die. You'll tick out and die. Promise. On to the Lich King, man. Alright, start of the fight. You're probably gonna lust. You know, just keep your rotation up on the boss. Put your portal like here in case you get the I don't know what the plague is called, but anyways, necrotic plague. That's it. If you get the necrotic plague, you can run out, get it dropped, and then pour it back. And keep hitting the boss. You can throw a corruption on the big guy probably. I wouldn't fuck with the little ads. I put it on the big guy. Just corruption for the haze proc. Pump the boss, man. Pump the boss. And then he's gonna transition. Let me clear this up real quick. He's gonna transition, and you're gonna be on the outside of the room somewhere. We normally go to this side. So you're gonna light spread for not defile. Is it this? I don't remember. I think it's that. Or it might be this. Either way, whatever the spell is. Just be lightly spread. And the Vile Spirits are gonna come out, DPS the Vile Spirits. I've never done this fight on Heroic before, so this is just a normal explanation. So DPS the Vile Spirits, and what are those little ice things at? Anyways, the ice tombs, ice orbs are going to be coming in. Normally a hunter is going to hit them with their pet. If it's getting really close and nobody's killing it, just kill it, dude. Because if not, you're probably going to wipe. But yeah, and then you're going to jump back in. This is going to fall, you're going to jump back in. Clear this again. LK is going to be right here. You're going to be putting your portal, it doesn't matter like where on the outside, just put your portal on the outside of the ring, like here, and you're going to stand like right on top of it, wherever you're in range to actually hit the boss. So this helps for when the Valks come out. There'll be 3 of them. Let's say it picks you up. So you're going to You thinking you're gonna die, whatever, it drops you off the edge, then you just pour back up. So it just eliminates a Valk that has to be DPS'd. Even though the DPS check in normal isn't that high, it's just super helpful. It's just something you should do. And then just full nuke on the boss. Where's the defile? Defile. And this even helps for defile even. So if you get a defile and you're standing here, just move or drop it and then move over here and put your portal back like right here. So he's gonna do this until you transition. I think it's 40%. And then it's the same thing. Go over here, DPS the Vile Spirits, dot them up. And yeah, then you go into P4. You'll probably have a Vile Spirit left open or left up. Here it is. Well, yeah, there'll probably be like one Vile Spirit that's like almost dead. Don't run straight to the center. Do not be that guy. Let the LK come to you and the Vile Spirit, kill the Vile Spirit first, and then get on the boss. Where's the... Or is it Raging Spirit? I think it's called Raging Spirit. Yeah, kill the Raging Spirit, not the Vile Spirit, sorry. And then he's gonna summon those little Vile Spirits. So you're gonna need a Soaker. So whoever the Soaker is, that's up to the raid lead. You ain't got nothing to do with that because you cannot soak. You are a Warlock. I normally end up putting my portal like here-ish. Because when the spirits come out, they're gonna probably go over here. So just for maximum DPS uptime on the boss. So he's running, he's like right here. When he's running across the room, take your portal then. That way you can just keep cranking on the boss the whole time. You'll probably end up having to move like upwards because the spirits kind of get kind of close sometimes, and if you get hit by a lot of them, you're just gonna die. But yeah, same thing, man. It keeps going back and forth, ping-ponging across the room. Just keep taking your portal and keep drain souling the boss, man. Keep pumping, keep pumping. That's pretty much it, man, for normal. Like it's a really fun fight. It's one of my favorite fights. Actually, it is my favorite fight in the whole raid. That and Professor. Professor is so lit, bro. But anyways, that's about it, guys. If there's something I didn't cover all the way completely, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to explain it better. Got any questions for me, let me know. Here to help, man. Here to help. Look me up on Twitch. Same as my YouTube tag. I'll drop it in the description. Thank you guys for checking me out, man. Like I said, you got any questions, add them in the comments down below. I'm more than happy to help you. Peace.